Okay, guys, hello. So this is the other dress. Pardon me? No, I sprayed them already. Alrighty, I was nice walk. This is the other dress. So this one I did the cups bigger, and we did the I can't even talk. The what do you call these? The can the shoulder things to go up on the shoulder. Remember we cloned it the other outfit. So yet I did not connect it together yet. Cause my sister was like, don't connect it together. Leave it in two pieces. Leave it in two pieces. Then it has the corset back. She was like, leave it in two pieces. Don't connect it yet. So you could wear it with different things. But I told her, I said, well, it's kind of made to go with this dress. So you kind of want to go with the dress. So I would consider it as a maxi. So it's oversized. Okay. Longer. And you put on some heels that'll give me some volume where, it'll be good. So I had her to tighten it better. So these cup size is bigger than the other ones. Now if she wouldn't have made it so tight, I wouldn't get this overflow. So with these corsets, the tighter you make it, I noticed that you get really. So at first it wasn't that tight, and then I had her because I wanted to be snatched. But what you got to start doing is making the waistline snatch, and then you get to the last three. Don't put tension on the last three at the top, because that's what's going to make this smaller. But see, practice makes perfect. When you continue to practice, you'll get better, you'll get better, you'll get better. So I say these is the 40 double D. Remember the first one was a 39 double D. And like I say, them triple ones, guys, they're humongous. But the tighter you make these, the more this pop out. And I would say when you're bigger boobs, for some reason, I think to have these on it makes it looks a lot better than if you think about now the other one that I made with the sweetheart, and you make that I cut the sweetheart going like way up, so you're never going to get this overflow like this because the way the sweetheart was designed. So yeah, so I am proud of myself that I didn't give up and I continue to make it work. So the next thing that I'm going to do, because I was buying the bra cups, so you'll get really good affordable bra cups on Estes. On Amazon, they was want like $39 for bra cups, and I feel that's ridiculous. I was getting my cups for $11.99 per cup on Estes, and then they go up in sizes. You can find them really, really big. They also have the bra foam on Estes. So if you want to make it yourself, so I would say when you're bigger breasted, having making your own bra cups will probably be a lot better than using those traditional ones, because sometimes it's like you be like, oh, okay, hey. But yeah, this is that one that I cloned it. Remember this one, guys. I'm probably talking to somebody that didn't watch it, but I cloned this. So this was the top, and this one got the spandex in it. So this was the one that I wind up cloning. I cloned it. So this is this one, but then I just gave it, a little bit more room at the top. And this one does not have, this got spandex in it. This one does not. So the good thing about it, remember I was telling y'all, when y'all doing a corset back, if your back wind up being too small, you see how you'll be fine, because you could just unloose the back and you'll be able to get in there. So I haven't yet decided if I'm going to put this together and make it a one piece, or if I'm going to leave it in two pieces, because right now I didn't attach it. I just had my sister to still got loose thread. I just asked her to lace me up. So if I connect it together, I'll find the side seam to this corset, and it'll be like right there. And then remember, this got elastic in it. So once you do this, you got to make sure how you want it, because once it get sewed down, you won't have all that ability. So right now it's in two pieces. So I hope that this inspires you guys to continue to try to make your corset bralettes, your corsets, your sweetheart tops. And remember, we're gonna the first one is going to be really hard, probably, or some of y'all, the first ones might come out perfect, but don't be afraid to push yourself and try to make these. So I'm excited the fact that I'm finally getting out of my comfort zone. So what happened, we would get in a comfort zone and we'll stay there. Like, oh no, I'm safe with just making this. So when you do that, you limit yourself, because now you only gonna be good at, just say if you only make maxi dresses, that'll be all what you're good, maxi dresses. So don't put yourself in a bubble. Explore, especially like if you learn like me. I went to online school where there's no hands-on. You do the testing, and you test on each subject. So Penn Foster send you the books, you pay, you start your class. It's a year-long class, and then you'll start on the basic pattern making, and you'll start from that, and then you study. Then when you're ready to take the test, you log into their website, you take the test, and if you pass that test, then they ship out you the next set of books. You study, and then when you're ready to take the test, you go online, you take that test, you pass that test, they take you to the next chapter. So that's how you do. So it's not overwhelming. So you go from chapter to chapter to chapter. So you study, and then when you're ready to make that, when you're ready to make the next chapter or whatever, and then it kind of goes like that. I might have it wrong. Maybe you have all your study books. Well, they kind of send it to you, and then when you start graduating from them chapters, you go, and then finally, when it's over, you take that final exam, that final test, and then you will have to do a project. Back then when I did it, you will have to do a project, sending pictures of your work and stuff like that, of a dress that you made, and then you do your testing and all that. So I finally graduated. I got my diploma, dressmaking and pattern design. They sent that, and everybody's like, why did you want to have that? For one, I think that a lot of people is very talented, especially a lot of hairstylists. They're very, very talented, but they do hair at home. So a lot of people don't respect them as like a major stylist, because they like, oh, she just do hair at home, because they didn't go through it and take the state board and go through the schooling. So a lot of people will look at them like a kitchen stylist, and a lot of these kitchen stylists honestly be better than a lot of these stylists that's in the salon. So I didn't just want to be a person that just make clothes at home. I wanted to have the diploma behind me, so that when the more I study, the more good I get. I don't have to be afraid to say my prices. I don't got to be afraid to say, I want this amount, I want that amount. But I think that a lot of times people don't respect you if they just feel like, oh, you just woke up and you just doing this. They want to give you kibbles and bits. But and some people never went to school and don't have them, and they're very good at what they do, and they make all this beautiful stuff, and they say it, and that this is my price, this is what it is. But I just wanted, for some reason, for me, I just wanted to have that, so that when I step in the room, I wanted to be able to own, I'm a fashion designer. I wanted to be able to say that and have the confidence, have the education behind me, you know what I mean? And the skill set, the more and more and more and more and more and more and more you got to do, you build your skill set. So I'm always building my skill set and getting, is that you? Yep. Okay. All right. I'm doing videos, but a lot of time when I hear that door open, I be making sure there's you coming back in. Yeah, I just have a paranoid about that doors being open. I don't know. Alrighty. But anyway, so I wanted to have that schooling behind me, so that wherever I go, I can say it, I can, own it, and I can be proud. And like I said, I'm always learning. I don't feel that I'm a master. When you go to feeling like you're a master, you never can learn. So I'm open and I'm always learning. But that was my reason I wanted to get the diploma behind me because I wanted to be able to say that and be able to have that respect as yeah, I'm a dressmaker. I'm a designer. So that was something that made me feel real good. So I'm continue to make these things, guys, and I want to tell y'all continue to make it, and you know, just always try. You're gonna make mistakes and keep going till you get it right. So you guys, thanks for watching. But this is the dress, and I'll make the decision if I'm gonna connect it. But as of right now, it isn't connected. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Toodles.